Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to your world of health, beauty, and financial freedom. And as usual, don't go anywhere. So, today in our world of health, our medical terminology is abuse. Abuse. What does abuse mean? It's the immoderate or inappropriate use of something as of a drug. Immoderate, you're not using it moderately. It could even be a prescription drug, but the fact that you're not using it moderately or you're using it inappropriately, it has become abused. It's the immoderate or inappropriate use of something as of a drug. You know, some of these drugs that we term as narcotics or antipsychotic and the rest, some of them are actually even normal drugs that when you use them, they have positive influence or positive effect on your body. Take for instance cannabidiol, for instance. It is termed as a narcotic already, and some countries even ban the use of it, even as a medicinal pain relief or anything. They ban the use of it. But you see, the problem is in the abuse. That's why we have things like DUI. You could even abuse the normal wine that you're drinking, and then you discover that you're high. You start behaving somehow because you've consumed more than it's necessary, and then it starts giving you things like hallucinations and the rest. You start seeing things. So the moment you start using that particular thing inappropriately and you start using it immoderately, you don't apply moderation in the usage of that thing, it becomes abused. You've automatically abused that. So even if you take paracetamol excessively, that's acetaminophen for instance, it's a very popular pain relief, and nobody would even term it as a narcotic or anything. But the moment you take that excessively, or you take it immoderately, or you take it inappropriately, you have automatically abused that drug. It has already become abused. So that's the word, and we'll be explaining more in the next slide. And as usual, don't go anywhere. So today in our world of beauty, still on my Sun Kajaole, I don't know if any of you has gone to the website to place your order yet. Christmas came and went. We celebrated the new year, to God be the glory, and we know there are still more celebrations. That birthday, that Valentine coming up, celebrations upon celebrations. Why not take this opportunity to place an order for a bracelet, earring, necklace, even tops, nice things that you can get from the website? Just use my link and purchase any of those items. Don't forget to use Vera C30, and you will be given 30% discount for that purchase. Don't forget to use code Vera C30. Vera C30. It's going to be displayed on the screen. Vera C30, and then you get nice discount. So I'm going to be showing you some of the products, like just in now the exhibition, for you to see some of the products that if you see anyone that catches your fancy, hit me up. If you don't know how to go about it, hit me up. I'm going to help you. I will help you. And as usual, don't go anywhere. So today in our world of beauty, I told Esther that I'm going to be making a reprisal video because after I posted the first video about Esther, talking about the acne on her face and how I prescribed some things for her, we went through the regimen, and I told her, okay, use this, and she told me that, I told you earlier in the video that I will not be able to share a regimen without her permission. She told me, please go ahead, share, so that they would learn from my mistakes. And then she, gave like further testimonial, like my face is even better, my face is smoother. Look at my face. So she was like, my face is smoother, my face is better. We have DIYs, natural recipes that you can, natural recipe that you can use with zero side effects, that would bring out the glow and the beauty, that would eradicate all the dark spots, that would eradicate all the acne, blackheads, all the things that disfigures or makes women's face look short of what it's supposed to look like. There are several things you could use that are all natural. Just be able to painstakingly use these things. Just be able to pay the sacrifice, do the work, and then you get the results, and you will be glad you did. Just take these few tips, use them, and you'll see different positive changes. So in the next slide, I'm going to be dropping her testimonial, the reprisal testimonial, because she followed up like, please share it and tell them that my face is even better than before, as in it's better than when I even contacted you earlier to tell you my face is better. It's even better now, as in it's better, it's shining. Okay, so thank you very much, and as usual, don't go anywhere.
So on this slide, Esther says, Mom, it's actually okay. You can share my former regimen for them to learn from my mistake. It's totally fine. So I said, oh really? I didn't know. So I'll do a reprisal video. That's the first slide. Then the second slide, she said, good morning, Ma. Wow, I'm just smiling. My face is actually so much better now. So much better. So in the next slide, you're going to be seeing all of Esther's regimen, everything she was using on a daily basis. You can see them.
So today in our world of financial freedom, I told you in the previous video that over the next couple of weeks, we're still going to be talking about the Japanese candlestick. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's a way you would even be able to read the charts without the candles. It doesn't matter what you're using. If you're using the bar chart, if you're using the candles, if you're using the graph, whatever it is you're using, there would always be this description just to show you that, okay, these are the bearish candles, these are the bullish candles and all that. So I don't think you'll be able to read the charts without really understanding the candles. And here, using this same book, we've been using just excerpts from the book to help us understand the Japanese candlestick better. It says learning the Japanese candlestick is like learning a new language. Some of us are from different parts of this country, Nigeria. Some of us are from different parts of the world. If a German is talking now and maybe he's speaking Dutch, you don't know what he's saying. Do you understand? If a Japanese is talking, for instance, now, if a Chinese is talking, for instance, you would not understand what he is saying except if you are from there, or if you've taken your time to study the language to understand, perfectly well what he is saying. So it's the same thing too. Learning the Japanese candlestick is like learning a new language. Just imagine you get a book which is written in a foreign language. That book will be useless to you because you don't even know what the content is telling you. You don't understand because you don't understand that language. So it's the same thing. You look at the pages, you get nothing from what is written because you don't understand. You can't comprehend, not because you cannot read, but because you don't understand the language in which that book is written on. It's the same thing when it comes to the financial markets. If you don't know how to read Japanese candlesticks, you will never be able to trade the market. You will never be able to trade it, except of course if you're using EAs, or if you're taking signals, you use signal providers and the rest. At least as long as you know the basics, you know how to set your stop loss, your take profit, you know how to place a trade, you know all the different type of orders, the market execution, the buy stop, the sell stop, the buy limit, the sell limit, good until cancelled, you know all those things, you know all those basics. So you can just be taking signals from signal providers, or you can be using an EA. But if you want to become a god of the forex market, or a god of the financial markets, you want to start taking your trades yourself, you want to start analyzing your charts yourself, you may not be able to do this successfully without understanding the Japanese candlestick, without knowing how to read the Japanese candlestick. Japanese candlesticks are the language of financial markets. This Japanese candlestick, it's the language It's just like when we have all these binary codings, all these programmers now, they will know better. When they code some things, they code a program for you, you would not understand because you are not the one that wrote that code, or maybe because you don't know how to read that code. So it's the same thing. As long as you don't know how to read the candles, the Japanese candlestick in the market, because that is the language of the financial market, you will not be able to get your direction, your bearing, to know when to place that trade and when to exit that trade, just using the candles. So if you get the skill of reading charts, you will understand what the market is telling you. If you get the skill, you understand what the market is saying to you, you'll be able to take your trade based on the information and the knowledge you've gotten from the market, and you'll be able to make the right decision at the right time because you understand. You see what others are not seeing. You can see what others are not seeing because you understand. You can decode, you can decipher. You know, you've seen it, you understand. There are some patterns that will form on the chart. Other people will not see that pattern. People are coming up with more and more beautiful strategies. We have teacup, we have Bollinger Bands, and all the different things that people use to decipher or to understand the market. But you will not be able to still do all of those things without the candlestick. And as usual, don't go anywhere. Yeah, so I hope you've learned something exciting, something superb. For all of you that stuck with my channel all through 2020, I say thank you. And for those that will be subscribing, I'll be my new subscribers for 2021. I'm still saying thank you in anticipation because I know I'm going to be having more followers, more subscribers, more lovers. I love you all. Thank you. And as usual, don't go anywhere. See you next week. Bye. Ciao. Love you.